television rules the nation.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Screen Fiend. I'm Pam. Today we are watching the Netflix series Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. This one is by Ryan Murphy. He also did Dahmer. Was Dahmer in 2022? I think Dahmer was in 2022. So now he's getting into this story. Honestly, when this happened, I was only 6 years old, and I really don't know much besides two brothers killing their parents. And then after they killed their parents, they didn't seem very remorseful, and they were out shopping and spending all the money in Beverly Hills buying clothes and cars and jewelry. And then they got arrested for the crimes, and they've been convicted, and they've been in jail ever since. Literally, that's all I know. The only thing, I've seen the trailer. I think I saw the trailer maybe like a month or so ago. Hold on a second. My bad. I saw the trailer about a month ago, something like that. But I don't know. It gave me like incestual vibes. Like the two brothers were screwing each other. I don't know if that's part of the story. Honestly, I didn't even bother like investigating it too much. The only thing I wanted to look at was what year they did it, because I thought they did it in the 90s, but apparently they did it in 1989. So yeah, I'm hoping that this series is as good as Dahmer, because baby, that was so good. Niecy Nash and what's his name? The guy, I forgot his name. Peter, what is his name? I can't believe I forgot his name. Anyway, they both did a really, really good job, especially Evans. Peter, is it Evans and Peterson? Or is it Evan Peters? I think it's Evan Peters. He did a really good job as Dahmer. But Ryan Murphy uses Evan Peters all the time when it comes to his series. So I knew he was like a perfect fit. But let's get into the series, because I'm really excited to really know the story, but I don't know if this is a stretch from the actual story. Again, I don't know nothing about it, so let's get into it. Did they really act like this? Probably not. Look how he acting like he a celebrity.
What the fuck? They're supposed to go to the
Hey, from Scandal.
Eric, did the mafia kill your parents?
No, I'm Lyle. I don't know. It certainly appears as such, but that's what we gotta find out.
Are you afraid the mafia could come after you?
Yeah. Hey, where's your camera?
Where's your camera?
Mafia, after what we've been through, I'd like to see you try.
Okay.
Oh my God.
When Lyle and I were little, there's a big window in the front of the house. These birds would always fly, hit the window, and they'd fall and get injured.
Who's older, Eric or Lyle?
My mom.
Isn't Eric older than
She'd scoop up
Lyle?
the birds and
Child.
she'd bring them inside and she'd heal them, help them get better,
Oh, he's the second oldest.
and see them off, see them fly away. I guess what I would say to them is, maybe someday, when I see you in heaven, we could all hit a few balls back and forth.
What? Knowing what we know, that's just a little weird of a statement.
Icon. Legend. Captain of industry. Husband. Tennis coach. Most men could only dream of being one of these things, but Jose Menendez was all of them. He was also our father. Anyone who knew my dad.
You saw people be committing crimes and blow smoke up your ass.
Just ask a line judge who missed a call at one of Minor Eric's tennis matches. Mom, for my final words to you, I will leave this to two poets who are much better at this than I.
He look like a
In their
psycho.
words,
Is it just me? He got
Girl,
psycho
I'm gonna
eyes.
miss you.
When I went to California, I was shocked at how very little palm trees they really have. Not a lot.
can't give too many details, but I can say that this is still very much an active investigation, and that our guys will not rest until whoever committed these senseless and heinous killings is behind bars and facing the death penalty.
And this is the same house that it happened in, and they just sitting in there. Oh my God. If you were so traumatized, you would never want to go back into that house. No. That guilt will eat you up, honey.
Holy shit. Did you see that, Jamie? He just fucking jumped like a little schoolgirl. That was classic.
2 months, your parents is killed, and this how you acting? Look how he's acting with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's
just gotta
weird.
Run a few errands. Okay. Well, hurry back, Jamie. We just bought a shit ton of Halloween candy to pass out to the kids. And not the cheap shit either. We got the good shit. You know how much I frickin' love Halloween. Yeah. Gotta keep up the family tradition, Eric.
I'm really glad you called.
I was a cop, so I'd have been on their ass.
So,
From the jump.
you are feeling what?
Yeah, I've just been kind of
Guilty.
suicidal.
What?
Okay.
No one's listening, right? Like you're not recording this,
What?
and you can't tell anybody what I tell you. Yeah, I've just been having these nightmares, like every night, about my mom and my dad.
And in these nightmares, they're getting killed?
Yeah, mostly. It's like in the dream, I'm there and I'm reliving it. My mom gets shot in the stomach and then the leg because her knee practically exploded. And she keeps getting shot, but she won't.
Aren't those details only killers will really know?
My dad's face gets blown off again and again and again, and his face is just gone, and there's smoke everywhere.
And this is every night, this dream?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-mm.
My dad. A lot of people didn't know that. He started working for Hertz, and then he made his way into the movie business. He was on the money side, behind the scenes stuff, but I mean, he was every bit as influential as Spielberg or Scorsese.
Sure.
They really trying to show the
Maybe
difference
I should
between the
write
two.
a book about him, just because I had all these goals and
What's going on, Eric?
Right.
so we did it, my brother and I.
Ooh. Did
You
what?
shot them.
Ooh. Look, see, that guilty conscience can't hold it in no more.
Okay,
Right? Like, oh my God, like, what am I
what do you
supposed to
think?
do
Maybe
about
we
this?
we should go back to the office and talk about it.
Right. Like, let's go. Then again, I don't want to be around you.
I guess the plan started when I was watching this movie, Billionaire Boys Club.
He was scared, really scared.
It's about these kids who had these rich parents and they killed them.
Lyle, look at this.
The blood started seeping, so we quickly wrapped him up in the comforter and took him out to the car.
So we just started talking casually about it, like what it would be like.
What the fuck
to have
is this?
negative control
Did we need to see him coming out the shower?
of our lives.
Got a nice body, though.
So we quickly made a plan. So we agreed we'd do it in about a week, probably on a Sunday.
Why on a Sunday?
Well, the maid was off on weekends.
You see, I don't know about him.
Why?
Right.
Why what?
See, he coming off like he's all innocent and he's he's just as psycho. He's just not as vocal as his brother.
Your father is very controlling. You and I have talked about that.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck are you doing, Eric? Jesus, you little piece of shit!
Is that supposed to be a Cuban accent? Because it ain't.
Get out! Jesus!
Mr. Menendez,
No,
please.
don't you fucking touch me! $25,000 fucking dollars. Get the fuck out of here. You're fired.
Oh,
Eric,
that is embarrassing.
hold the fucking position!
There's people around.
Pass. South Dakota. Man,
It's not relaxed.
fuck!
Honey. Whoa.
Dumb fucking shit. It's Pierre.
Oof.
Pierre. Cannot believe you go to Princeton. I can't believe you go to Princeton.
That was a bad call, man.
But cool my ass. Get in there. Shut the door.
There was this thing that happened. Lyle was home. He had gotten kicked out of Princeton for plagiarism.
Fucking
Oh.
piece of shit.
Okay,
Fucking
what are you gonna do
faggot.
about it? What are you gonna do about it, Dad? You're gonna fucking hate me? I'll tell you what. I want you to fucking hate me right now.
Shut the fuck up.
I love her, and I think that you should understand, Mom.
20 years old, you are not getting married. No way. Or
Why
right
should I
now,
listen to you two when you got married at exactly my
She's a
age?
whore.
Yeah, and look at how it turned out for me.
money.
I am trying to save
No,
you.
you don't get to say when you did exactly the same thing when you were my age, Mom.
You are the hypocrite, huh? What about this?
Oh.
Oh, that is so embarrassing. I mean, it's a little like a wig. Oh my God. That is so traumatic. You do not do that to anyone. You know, that remind me of that catfish episode. Oh my God. Why are you doing that? Just go bald. Who has time for the toupees like that?
How long have you had that?
Like, 3 years ago? 4?
Well, I didn't know that. How come I
Blame
didn't know
your mother.
that?
Because I
it's
didn't
supposed
want
to be
you
your
to know.
mother.
That's the fucking point, Eric. Nobody's supposed to know.
And is that when it all changed for you, that moment?
Yeah. And that's when I saw the movie. And in that moment, I knew it was going to happen. I knew we were going to go through with it. And finally, we found this Big 5 in San Diego where you could get a shotgun with just one ID.
Okay, and then I'll just need your ID.
And at Big 5, you need 2 forms of ID to cash a check, but just one to buy shotguns.
That's crazy.
So, it was set. And it was Sunday.
Look, the one that was whining and crying and doing all that nonsense, he the mastermind of the whole freaking thing.
Okay.
How they get away with this shit? They have neighbors. This is crazy. Man, this day and age, they try to do that, it would have been a wrap for them. They would have got caught instantly.
What is that?
Woo! Yo! Jesus Christ. Yo! That should have been able, those pops, if you're not used to gunshots and fireworks, there's a big difference between the two. There's no way that didn't alert someone, didn't wake someone up. Is he reloading to shoot more? That's bananas. Like, talk about overkill.
Pick up the shells.
Like, what is going on here?
The 9:50 screening of Batman.
Yeah, but it's 10:40 now.
I know, but that's the one that we want to see. Can you help me out here? My girlfriend is in there.
Tell her the last half is the best. We heard the first half sucks, and that it ruins the rest of it. So we want to see the last half.
It's theater policy. We can't sell tickets after 15 minutes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
please stop swearing at me.
Why you just didn't buy the tickets prior
Enjoy
to
the
that?
show.
That was dumb.
Just get in the fucking car, Eric. Those tickets are useless now. Let's just go.
See, don't even think anything right. You would buy the tickets prior, not after. Stupids. I don't know what his hair really looks like.
You know what, though? I wouldn't pair it with a Chablis.
Wow, I think we should just go.
Will you calm the fuck down?
We're too late. Perry's not here.
So, I am enjoying some fine wine and some fine cheese, and I'm making sure that people see us. Because we've been here, what, 4 hours now? You know what they say, time flies when you're at the taste.
She's like, whatever.
Beverly Hills emergency.
Yes.
What's the problem?
Some,
What's the problem, sir?
somebody killed my parents.
Pardon me?
Somebody killed my parents.
Eric, just take me back to that night.
No.
Isn't he obligated to tell the police?
What the fuck kind of therapist are you? I came here to
Excuse you.
How can I make you feel better, Eric?
I came
Right.
here so that you tell me I'm not a bad person.
You killed your parents.
Tell me I'm
you
not
are.
a bad person.
You killed your mom and dad, Eric.
What are we talking about here?
Hello.
Lyle.
It's Dr. Oziel. I want you to come into the office. Eric's here.
What?
Lyle, he's told me everything.
What? No, put him on the phone.
No, come down to the office right now, and we can talk about it.
Put my fucking brother on the phone right now!
No, I'm not going to do that, Lyle. Come down to the office, and you can talk to him in person. This is important. Eric, you did the right thing telling me. Now, I gotta ask you to stay right here. I gotta go get some coffee, because I feel like this is going to be a long night.
Child, I call the police. Because I would. He said, I'm out of here. Yeah?
Hello?
Just listen to me. Come down to the office.
Oh, who the fuck do you think you are?
Eric just confessed to the murders. Lyle is on his way. My life may be in danger. I need you here to be a witness.
What? No, I am not coming down there.
Yes, you are.
Oh, so they can fucking kill me?
Child, like, what are we doing here?
What the fuck did you tell him?
Lyle, have a seat.
Shut the fuck up, I'm not talking to you. What did you say to him? What did you tell him?
I told him everything.
Child.
Okay. Everything about what
Again, Eric is acting like he's
mafia,
the beta, and he really isn't. He is the alpha. He's manipulative.
I had to tell somebody.
He told me everything.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck that means. He told me everything because I don't know what the fuck everything is, and just because he fucking said it doesn't mean that it's fucking true.
Lyle. I was afraid.
The way you're reacting, it's true.
Shut the fuck up, please. I am talking to my brother.
We killed them. We shot them.
Who the fuck was that?
What?
Who the fuck was that?
I have no idea. This office is soundproof. Will you sit down, please, Lyle? It's okay. This is confidential. Anything you say here, it's confidential. Everything you
For
tell
Eric, though.
your brother, I can't tell anyone, so it's okay if you just
You already did, bro.
just tell me what's in your pocket.
Please don't
You
do
sit the
this.
fuck down, Eric. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with you right now. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't have a brother.
You ruined my favorite fucking night of the year.
Child, they've been in jail for how long now? 30 years? 30-something years?
Lying.
It's not a lie.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Dr. Oziel can't tell anybody. Why can't you just understand
Nobody was ever gonna fucking find out, Eric! Nobody was ever gonna fucking find out! It was the perfect crime! And he would have been proud, even! He would have been fucking proud! You said so! What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna call Diane Sawyer?
What?
I'm asking you what you're going to do.
He reminds
now.
me of somebody, and I'm trying
With
to
this
put my finger on
information.
it. Who it is.
Nothing. I'm gonna go have dinner with my wife.
do now.
What?
What the hell does that mean?
We have to kill him.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna get away with that. That was a bit much. I feel like it was extremely exaggerated. I don't think that whole scene with the psychiatrist actually happened. I don't even know if the Halloween situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's things that they have to fill in as far as the story goes. It's a cute little fill-in as far as a psychiatrist and, you know, him telling him all the business. It's just something about, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know which one is older. You know what? Matter of fact, let me see who's older and who's younger. Hold on. The Menendez. Hold on. The Menendez brothers. So, who's older? So, okay, so Lyle is older and Eric is the youngest. Okay, I don't know why I thought Eric was older, but I don't know, just something about Eric that is very like manipulative, like the whole crying and the whole dreaming and them blowing my head off in my dreams. It's just something about that just doesn't sit well with me. Like he is remorseful. I don't think he's remorseful. You're the one that was sitting in the den. You're the one that was watching the movie and decided you want to kill your parents. All of a sudden now you're regretting it, and now Lyle is the big bad guy, and you're the little timid brother. I don't think so. I don't believe that at all. I don't know if this is how they really are, because Lyle is very loud. He's very out there. He's very aggressive. He's very erratic. I don't know if that was his true self in real life. I don't know if that's for this or that, but it's too much. When you have a person like that and they're committing murders, I can tell you 9 times out of 10 they always make a mistake and the person always get caught because they act like that. They're not thinking correctly. So I don't know. As far as like his parents are, clearly his father was like abusive. And again, you know what? I'm just gonna base this off the show and not necessarily real life, because again, I don't know what happened as far as true as that story goes. So I'm just gonna base it off what we're watching. His father's absolutely abusive. There was one scene, and it was, who was it? Was it Lyle? That he dragged Lyle in the car. He was like, close the door. I don't know. That gave sexual abuse. Am I bugging? I don't know why that gave me like sexual abuse vibes. And then you got the mother who is completely complacent. She's quote unquote obsessed with the husband, but he's a cheater. He's an abuser. What logical woman allows a man to do these things for their children? Is it because you want to continue that lifestyle? Is it because you're weak-minded? That's crazy. Because one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to allow no man ever to put their hands on my kids. You bugging. You're crazy. I will hurt you before you even think about doing that. That's wild. Again, I don't know. Something about Eric is very, very, very dangerous. He was giving me like red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. I don't know. This is the last scene here with him, Lyle talking about he's gonna kill a psychiatrist. Explain to me how that's going to work in your favor. Number one, that woman was there. So obviously, if anything happens to him, they're going to go back. They're going to talk to some people who's in his life. She's obviously a person that's in his life that he's been sleeping with. And she's going to mention that the brothers were there. And the older one was talking about how he killed the parents. Like, that's not going to work. So I really want to see how that's going to go down in the next episode. Y'all, I don't know if that's exactly how they killed those two people, but baby, that was brutal. That was brutal. I feel like, is it me, or I feel like they put more anger into the mother than the father? Am I crazy? The way he came. Another thing too, the neighborhood they're in. Like, I've been to LA before, right? And we've driven around LA, and you see some of the big houses. You would think some of the big houses are here and then they're spread out with some land and then it's another house, right? No, no, no. You got this big house, and then like 20 feet is another house. You might see some hedges in between, and then it's another big house. It gets really close. So to have a gun, a shotgun like that, and killing your parents, and then you can't hear from outside, to me is total bull. The fact that Lyle killed his father in that manner and his mother, went outside, loaded the gun again, and went back and shot the mother, who I'm assuming the mother, some more. That's crazy. That's just crazy. And from the time that they did it, you telling me there's nobody outside? You telling me nobody could see them? That's crazy. No way. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that actually happened. It's no way. But it was a good start off episode. Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. Again, I know this show is gonna be an exaggeration of what actually happened. You have to remember that, you know, when things like this happen, you know, and usually we'll get it from the perspective of the police officer, the investigator, not necessarily the victim or the perpetrator, right? They may tell us a little story, but it might be brief. So I get why this might be stretched out a little bit, over exaggeration, a drama, what do you call it? Dramatization, something like that. So I understand. And my recap, my thoughts are going to be based on that, and they're not going to be based off what happened in real life. But if you like the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe and turn on your notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodaloo.